everybody. I am Toby Cat Warrior.
And I'm Really Wolf Penguin.
And together we are the Toby Cat Crew.
And today we are showcasing the basic controls on Era of Althea.
Yes, so while we were playing the game, we've had many people come up to us and ask us just basic functions about the game, how to actually play it, what you need to do, and basically what you can do. And, I mean, this is a brand new game, came out a couple days ago, and there isn't really any hand-holding or any tutorials in the game, so we thought we'd make just a really basic guide about everything that you can do in the game right here in this video. Again, this is part of a little mini-series on all the different functions of this game. We're going to be going through different showcases, and this is our second video now of this series, so we're just going to get right into it. So, in this game, basically it's SAO slash...
It's SAO slash Black Clover slash Fairy Tale. It's just a lot of anime games
combined.
combined.
A lot of anime, so it's got a lot of elements to it, so it's important that you know all these things. So we're just going to start with keys on the keyboard. So the first important feature is the letter Q, which is on your keyboard. You click Q, and it's a roll if you do forwards, and then if you're going backwards, it's kind of like a dodge. So you can do this with any direction. That's the side roll. Basically, you just click Q, you can do it in the air. It's also helpful if you're trying to get up super high places, you can roll. So that's what Q does. So, and also you can dodge enemy attacks with roll. So that's important.
Well, not any attacks.
Well, not any attacks, but it helps you dodge attacks. I mean, you'd better off just shielding, and we'll show you guys how to do that too in this video. So that's Q. Another key that's very important also on your keyboard is E. What E does is it takes out your Grimoire and lets you cast spells. And basically, in order to get your spells here, you have to unlock them, and to see your page with spells, you click the squiggly line next to 1. We did a video on this already, so you guys can check that out if you're a little bit confused about this. But anyway, just continuing on. So E is, I usually always have it out just so that I can quickly cast spells. But you can unequip it by clicking E again. Now, the next important thing that a lot of people don't know, when you first spawn in, you don't have any money, and you don't have any money to buy a weapon or anything.
Yeah, so you need to do quests and stuff on the quest board, but that's for another video.
Yeah.
But anyways, you need to pull out your fists to kill enemies, which is R.
So you click R, and this is your first basic attack. This is how you kill enemies and gain money in the very beginning of the game. A lot of people don't know this, and it's very important.
And M1, which is left click, is regular attack, and M2 holding is block.
Yes, and blocking is very important in this game. You can block with your fists, you can also block with your weapons. So, and additionally down here, you see this red bar underneath this huge red bar. It's like a skinny red bar. This is your block power. As you block, that bar decreases, and when that bar is completely empty, you can no longer block attacks. So make sure you have your blocks wisely, I guess.
Yes, and the next control is F, which lets you pull out your weapons that you buy and equip.
Correct. So if you click F, you get the cool little animation. Once you get enough money from quests and using your fists, eventually you can buy swords and shields, or you can get them from a drop. So that is very important. So that's what F is. And another interesting and important thing is if you look in here, there is no shift lock. Like, you click shift and you just run. So shift lock in this game is you click Alt, which is right next to your spacebar. Click Alt and you are now with shift lock. Shift lock is very important. Lets you cast spells easier, lets you aim, and it's just in general better for combat, because if you right click to turn, if you have like your fists or something, you're actually going to be dodging, or blocking I should say, when you're trying to turn, and you don't really want that. So definitely use click Alt for your shift lock. So that is basically it on your keyboard general functions. With the exception of the letter M. M opens up your menu. You can see over here we've got a area right here explaining your stats and everything. You can see your level, your name, your race, what magic you have, and your stats. So just really quickly going over what each of these circles do. This first one with the sword is your equipment, so you can see your swords and your shields that you have. To activate them, you click it, and then you click it again to equip it. Over here, you've got a little shopping cart. This is where you can use Robux, or you can use your spins that you get from codes to respin your race, snap, and your stats. Mine are not that great. I'll probably respin my stats eventually, but this is where you do that. The shield is your armors, very similar to the sword icon. I'm going to skip this little eye for now and skip to this block here. These are your items, as you can see. This is where you have your healing potions, crystals, and crafting materials, all right here. The little person icon, this allows you to create a party or to see your party as well. If you click it again, it disappears from this corner. You're still in that party. So what you can do, if you go out, you can see I have my party here. If you don't want to see that on your screen, you can click it again. It'll disappear, but you're still part of that same party. The only way to leave the party is literally clicking leave party. And now we're going to go to this little eye. This is really interesting. This is your D-Dex. Basically, they're like little quests that you don't know about. So when you...
It's just discovering new things. When you discover a new thing like kill a new monster or something like that, you get 1 point and you can pretty much convert those into XP.
Right. So if you've ever played Pokemon, think of it like a Pokédex, except for the more new stuff that you find,
it's a one-time thing.
You get XP.
Too.
Yeah. So the more stuff you explore, the more people you talk to, the more entries in your D-Dex you're going to get, and eventually the more XP you'll get for levels. So D-Dex is important, so make sure you check that. You'll normally get a notification when you complete something in your D-Dex, and so when you see that, just click this little eye. Finally, the settings option, really basic. It's got all your settings, and something I just want to highlight here, damage others is on right now. You can turn that off, so if you're battling in a big group against bosses and you don't want to hurt other people, turn your damage others off. This is very, very important, and it's an awesome feature. I know in other games you actually have to pay Robux for this feature, so make sure you use this. It is in your settings. And yeah, so that's basically a complete starter guide on all your functions in this game. Is there anything else that I missed?
I don't think so.
Yeah, so hopefully this answered all your guys' questions on how to play this game and how to actually get stuff done. And yeah, so like I said before, please like and subscribe, join our Discord if you guys have any questions, or type in a comment. I don't know if you guys can hear that, our windows are open. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Adios.